MSNBC's Joe Scarborough went berserk on Wednesday morning and made it clear how much he apparently misses former President Barack Obama. During an off-the-rails segment on Morning Joe, Scarborough began discussing an op-ed he wrote this week about how he has become a bigger fan of Obama since President Donald Trump took office. "Claim you're free, make America great again" hat while supplies last. While discussing his piece, Scarborough reiterated that he believes Obama is the most significant president since Abraham Lincoln and that he would vote for Obama if he could in 2020. Co-host Miko Brzezinski then read a portion of Scarborough's piece on air. "That's why any policy differences I had with Obama now seem so insignificant. Americans who still have faith in the upward arc of Martin Luther King's moral universe should be grateful for Obama's presidency and the way his election exposed the white racism that is still at large in our land. If changing the Constitution and re-electing Obama 2 more times would break the fever that ravages Trump's Washington, I would cheerfully passage that constitutional amendment, slap a hope and change sticker on my shirt and race to the nearest voting booth to support the man historians will remember at the most significant president since Abraham Lincoln." Scarborough, again proving how he has morphed into a left-wing activist, declared, "We are going to be a non-white country, majority non-white country, because I think everything that's happening right now can be explained by that." Nationwide poll: should Trump cut pensions for former presidents? Watch Scarborough's unhinged piece and rant on the show is another scathing example of how so many liberals suffer from Trump derangement syndrome. Every time Trump does or says something Scarborough doesn't agree with, the MSNBC host writes an op-ed or makes salacious comments on MSNBC about the president. Poll: should crooked Hillary be tossed in jail? As an example, Scarborough threw a hissy fit earlier this year, smugly declared that Trump is not going to win re-election in 2020. Prior to that, Scarborough called Trump freaked out, weak, battered, humiliated, and confused after the midterm elections, and even bizarrely claimed that the president's children are going to jail. Scarborough and Brzezinski launched a barrage of disgusting insults at Trump, which included apparently finding it humorous to claim the president's children are going to jail. Donald Trump was freaked out yesterday. Everybody could see how freaked out he was. He got trounced. Donald Trump was humiliated, he was weak, he was battered, he was confused, he was just baffled. He didn't know what to do. He was freaking out. Just like a little kid in a sandbox, trying to kick sand on other people, Scarborough asserted. He continued, he thinks he's going to stop his children, if they've done something wrong, from going to jail. They'll just be in state jail. Before that, Scarborough compared Trump's rhetoric to how the Nazis treated gypsies and Jews. On September 11, Scarborough released an opinion piece he published in The Washington Post, where he declared that Trump has damaged America far more than any terrorist ever could. While none of the media's doom and gloom predictions haven't panned out, it hasn't stopped people like Scarborough from continuing to make disgracefully comments about the president. Related, after getting hit with 3 ethics complaints, Ocasio-Cortez was just removed. Related, these 12 Republicans side with Dems, betray Trump on national emergency.